Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to customize this Chevy Nova. It is a very nice casting. I really like this one, but I really don't like the ride height of this car. So I'm going to lower this one. Another issue I have with this type of cars made by Hot Wheels is the fact that the front and rear wheels don't share the same diameter. So I will change this one as well. Off camera, I've drilled and tapped the posts as well as removed the windshield and interior plastic parts. Now, in order to lower this car, I have to get rid of some plastic material at the bottom of this base. The next step is to arrange new place for the axles. Remember, they are going to be positioned in a different place. The car is going to be lowered to the ground. So now I have to make new channels in which the axles will be seated. Another thing which is very important for me is to use the same wheels front and back, and now I have to make sure that there's enough space up front, and I think it is okay. Now, in order to create the tubing or channel in which the axle will pass through, I'm taking this piece of umbrella spoke and I'm just creating a tube out of it. If you have a broken umbrella or you find some, you can cut many of these pieces and they are excellent material to work with in different occasions. You can use it for tubing or other part you need for your car. By the way, the best time to get your free umbrella parts is during winter. When there's a storm, people tend to struggle their way against the blowing wind, and then the umbrella folds the other way around. So people just throw away the umbrella and running away to get some shelter from the strong winds. Then, after everything settles down, it is time to find yourself a broken umbrella and get the free parts you need from it. Now I'm making sure that the axle and tube have the right tolerance and there's not an excessive play. If there's excessive play, I can squeeze the tube a little bit more, but I have to make sure that I'm not choking the axle. Now it is time to cut the tube. I'm going to mark the place where I need to cut this tube, and then I will cut it with my cutting wheel. Now, here is a very simple way to attach the axle and tube in place by using a hot glue gun. The great benefit of using this type of attachment is, first, it is a very simple and cheap way to attach parts. Second, if you want to change the position of the tube, you can use a direct flame and hit the area a little bit. Then you can move the tube to a better place if you need to do so. If you use epoxy instead of hot glue, there's a major disadvantage. The epoxy glue cures up and then you don't have the chance to move the tube to a better place. As you see now, the tube is in place, and if I will have to move it, I will use a little flame from a lighter, and I will have to be very careful not to burn the base and distort it. And after sticking the wheel in place, here it is. It has this new position that I really like. After this little testing that I've made, I've noticed that the tire at the back is rubbing against the fender, so the best way to solve this problem is to grind the fender from the inside. So after attaching the wheels, here's a little testing at my garage. You can see that the car is rolling nicely and the ride height is way better than the original one. And now here's another way to paint your cars without using an airbrush if you don't own one. I really like to use this glass paint since it is very easy to work with. It has no smell, so you can work indoors, and after applying a few coats of paint it will spread evenly on the surface you wish to work on. If you choose to use this kind of paint method, there are a few things you will have to remember. First, it is very important to use a flawless body. If the body has pitting or damage, it will be seen after the paint will be applied. That is because it is kind of a transparent paint, almost like clear coat with added color. Second, and most important, is to make sure that the body will be polished properly before the first coat of paint will be applied. I have to make it clear that this paint method is not working with a basic coat of paint. You don't have to use any of these. Now look at this nice shine. It is deep purple, almost too dark I think, but it looks very nice. Now I'm going to add small details like painting the door handles and also the surrounding of the windows, as well as headlights and taillights detailing. By the way, if you wonder, this simple device that I'm holding with my hand is a very nice way to hold your car while painting and detailing your car. It is very simple and it was made from an old base that I had lying around. For this kind of device you will need simple and longer screws that are matching the threads inside your posts, and two nuts that will make sure that the screws will stay in place. Now after detailing this car with silver paint, you can see here it's acrylic, it is time to show you the car in the garage. And here it is. I'm trying to play with the light a little bit in order to show you the shine. You can see it has this deep shine of purple. For some reason, I've decided to paint the interior part with pink. I think it is a nice match for the purple body. And here's something that I repainted this week with the same glass paint, but this time it is apple green. It used to be this blue Jeep, and here it is with new color. I think it is nicer this way. Okay then guys, I hope you enjoy this customization video today, and I really appreciate you for watching my videos. Please stay safe, and I will see you soon on my next one. Bye bye.